that all these systems are already integrated, we have the task of not only trying to identify all of them, if we can that is, and then trying to uproot and remove them. So again, I want to reiterate, when we say you can't get rid of AI in a traditional sense, it doesn't mean that we should just sit down, give up, and let the billionaires win. No, that's flat out ridiculous. I've always hated that it's over, we're so cooked bullshit. Cut that shit out. Most of us don't have the luxury of just giving up and saying it's over. All it means is that we have to be much more planned and coordinated when we fight it. That's not some easy fix you can just outline in a YouTube video. And if we're going to combat this, it's going to take years of serious, carefully targeted organizing, specifically through direct action. When your elected officials continue to fail you time and time again, the only way to fix things is to do it yourself. And you do so by coordinating with your community and engaging in economic disruption. See, the thing about economic warfare is that it allows you to strangle the pockets of the institutions and pressure them into conceding into your community's demands. In today's social media age, whenever folks hear terms like boycott or strike, they usually imagine a symbolic gesture. You know, a hashtag, a few angry consumers refusing to buy something for a week and then going right back to normal. That's not effective. Real economic disruption involves a structured, disciplined effort. Let's take both the Montgomery bus boycott and the Memphis sanitation strikes as an example. Our highly sanitized media nowadays likes to depict these as a bunch of passive black folks who one day got sick and tired and decided not to ride the bus out of frustration. You know, that'll show those white folks. And then the white segregationists magically had a change of heart. That's more disrespectful than anything because it never focuses on how these were meticulously coordinated. These lasted months, and in the case of the Montgomery operation, up to a year. If you take a look at the playbook all these orgs followed, they focused their energy on one specific target. They weren't trying to dismantle the entire system at once. That wasn't practical. They didn't have nearly as many resources as the state, which is why the resources they did have went towards starving the economy one leg at a time. On top of that, the organizers still had to provide alternative methods to the boycotted services. In order to make sure your community stays disciplined, you still have to provide communal care. It truly took an all-hands-on-deck effort to damn near cripple the Southern economy and force lawmakers into conceding. And these aren't the only ones. We saw it with TransAfrica and their campaign to get universities to divest from apartheid South Africa, same as the Delano grape strikes led by United Farm Workers. We have historical proof that it works. Only problem is the digital age takes many of the roadblocks and barriers that came with economic warfare and doubles down on them. Let's go back to what we just touched on earlier as far as the digital age relying on shortcuts and instant gratification. The same way that social media is one of our greatest strengths when it comes to organizing, it's also one of our biggest weaknesses. You see, earlier campaigns operated in tighter media ecosystems. You had fewer platforms and the news cycles weren't 24/7. On top of that, most organizers were physically embedded in those neighborhoods. You actually had to go outside and talk to your neighbors. But nowadays, these platforms are designed to steer your attention towards outrage. What will get you as an audience member riled up as much as possible, but also what will get you to move on to the next outrageous topic just as quickly. These algorithms and feeds reward novelty and virtue signaling rather than real steps to get people onto the streets, because it's a lot easier to let people feel like they're doing the right thing so they don't actually have to break their comfort. And this is how you get folks under the misconception that boycotts can be accomplished in a single week, or that if we're loud enough, then somehow that anger will magically translate into dollar signs and legislation. For a boycott to truly be successful, it has to outlast the news cycle.
Sleep in and have like the worst sleep I've ever had in my entire life.
To what's deemed to be the latest issue. But
wake up, still have a normal routine, go to the bathroom, all that, but I've slept the day away.
Concentrated. You know, you had a transit
I get a
system in
beautiful
one city,
night of rest,
regional agricultural
gone to sleep on time, wake up,
commercial downtown districts,
but I don't go to the bathroom after eating.
On a specific local population. But today,
or I get a great night's rest, do go to the bathroom,
diversified across different continents and sectors.
but the weather
it's much more difficult to cut off one specific flow of revenue when they're bringing in just as much money from other sources. Like we said, you can't just up and boycott.
I'm not even that mad.
You have to plan how that target is going to affect the larger system. If a company's revenue isn't meaningfully affected,
I'm really tired. I've been up since about 4 in the morning. It makes you wonder,
if economic disruption fails to get them to listen, then what will?
I'm trying to stay awake.
No, but in all seriousness, another key way to disrupt these AI systems is to stop these data centers from being built. A lot of folks that use AI aren't really aware of what it takes in real life to generate these prompts. A lot of them are being processed by massive data centers that rely on stupid amounts of electricity and power to run.
I don't like how much makeup I put on. I wasn't supposed to put on concealer,
if you pay attention, majority of these data centers are being built. I wanted my freckles to show. Predominantly black and
I, for some reason, started to put on like makeup.
These companies spent roughly $580 billion on the approval,
I don't know why.
Planning, and
so now some of these pictures just look. This looks like an incredibly underdressed
isn't flowing
shoot because I have
doing the
like
exact opposite and sucking them dry like a vampire.
When
one of these data centers gets built, it raises the cost of electricity.
I don't know why I kept putting on concealer. I just thought I just haven't done my makeup in a long time.
New Jersey, Georgia, and Maryland saw their electricity
I don't remember
bills
the last
increase
time I did
despite
makeup,
residents cutting back and using less electricity. That's because of grid sharing. These centers affect the overall supply costs. So even if you aren't using as much electricity, you're still paying more for a data center you didn't consent to. On top of that, it's literally poisoning neighborhoods. The Southern Environmental Law Center did an investigation of Elon Musk's XAI
When I'm not even done taking pictures, I still have to put on the rest of this outfit and try to get like a few shots in.
Systems like Grok, but in the process, the 30 methane-powered turbines used to generate electricity have released large amounts of formaldehyde and other volatile
I'm in Platinum 4 now.
Overall decreasing the air quality, with some residents even developing asthma.
Mr. Knox lives 2 miles away.
You smelled it. Apex Legends.
Right away?
I sure did. Well, you know, after they got situated, I started smelling it.
Knox lives in Bobstown, a mostly black, low-income neighborhood in South Memphis.
The health department, they need to be ashamed.
Where industry has taken a toll for generations.
There's a lot of people out here who got medical problems like breathing issues.
Cancer risks
I'm in a dangerous situation right now.
National average. Cancer killed
dangerous situation as in I did not take my medication yesterday because I skipped dinner.
Years less than the national average.
But
we don't know why I skipped dinner yet. We haven't figured out why.
Despite all the quote-unquote
but I do not have
bringing us, they're not generating enough jobs for the community to sustain themselves.
So
the ratio of resources being consumed outweighs any sort of meaningful economic growth. All we're doing is paying for another rich person's
I could make tacos.
So another way to
I'm like
economically
too lazy
disrupt
to
these
even
AI systems is to organize within your neighborhood
I have
around
to heat
the shared goal of halting
and then heat
these
the meat,
sites'
and then I have to
construction.
cut
Before they're
spinach,
even built,
and
they
I'm
still
like
have to go through a
out of
lengthy
spinach.
zoning and approval process, which usually ends with city council members voting
I'm too tired to do
Don't
the whole
let the lobbying
dinner
and bribes
so
fool you. Those council members are still your
little
public
scared
servants. They answer to you. All across the nation, grassroots organizers are combating the construction of these sites. We saw successful campaigns in Georgia, Kansas, Kentucky,
and that's
Tennessee,
not good
New
because
Jersey,
I will be
Ohio.
a second
These are small
day
local communities fighting to push for legislation stopping the process, or in some cases, at least gaining a moratorium to
and that is really not good. Missing one day already sucks, right?
Texas,
it takes me like
Illinois,
a week to get back to
Chicago
normal.
People listening, they're
but missing 2 days is like
on the south side, right off the Stevenson. Same with you, Chicago. There's a whole
like
ongoing
really
plan to gentrify the South Shore. We need all hands on deck if we're going to be able to fight these centers. Signatures, phone calls, emails, whatever it takes to put more pressure on them. All you politics folks, you need to shut up and get in the streets, because best believe politics is doing you right now. You don't care about politics, but you care about your electricity and taxes going up. But it all goes back to that weaponized media system that we live under. Before this AI boom and bubble even became a thing, we've been trained to think ever since we were little
These are cute.
every time
the
capitalism
cute that I have.
something or
the nails are
slashes
cute.
jobs
I don't
for
like
profit,
my makeup.
it's somehow innovation.
It's not that it's bad. It's I don't like that I'm
easier
wearing
so
too
we
much
have
makeup.
time to
Like I
innovate
feel like
some
I'm
more.
wearing
It's the
too much
biggest
makeup.
marketing gimmick these ghouls
I don't like
came
it.
up with.
I don't want to be
innovative
wearing this much
about
makeup right now.
generative
Is
AI
this even
models.
yellow?
It's not making art, filmmaking more accessible, or
no, it's
music.
yellow.
It's not helping
yellow.
you do better research, and it's damn sure
it makes me look washed out. Like I look sick.
Conflate speed with innovation.
Right?
something that takes less time,
I
then
feel
it
like
must
I look
be an
sick.
advancement. But all you're doing is
When I
diminishing
don't
that
have
artistic process
my
itself.
concealer,
That
you can
sense
see
of
my freckles,
mastery
you
that
can
comes
see
with
my
actually
under eyes, and
crafting
how much
something
sleep I
and
don't
bettering your
get.
skills doesn't
But
matter
it
anymore because,
looks
well, all that
good.
really matters is the final product. Look how effortlessly I was able to create this. This would have taken a human weeks. These tech bro
It looks
giants
better
don't
than
care
the
about
washed
integrity.
out
All they
look
see is
that I
dollar
have going on
signs.
right
Them
now.
wanting to innovate and make life
I don't like
easier
it. And
is
plus, my
just them
skin
looking
is
for new
so
ways to
oily,
have to pay
and
you
the
less. So
easiest
ask yourself,
way to
since when has a
maximize
billionaire ever tried to make your life truly
or minimize
easier?
the amount of
Human-made
oil on my
art and
face is to do
literature
my
and
makeup
labor
straight
has
out of the
always
shower.
existed
I did
and
my
thrived
makeup
under
like
a
3
variety
hours
of
after
different
I
eras
showered.
and economic systems, and it's not going to go anywhere. We'll continue to support
And
human
I thought
ingenuity
using a
as long as
toner
we
would
as
help
humans are still
before
on
putting
this
on the
earth.
makeup.
But understand that this current mess that we're in didn't happen overnight. This was a carefully crafted plan that's been slowly cooking in the oven for years. And all of the media we've been consuming along the way has been used.
I was supposed to try to drink a chai tea, but I remember the last time I drank a chai tea without eating something after it,
that time
it made
is
it feel like
and if we don't start sooner
acid
or later,
reflux.
there might not even be an oven to open. Or
So
worse,
I was like, no, I'm not going to drink a
won't
chai
know
tea because
who's
it's going
in
to
the
irritate my
kitchen.
stomach if I want to take pictures. Which is what I try to not do before taking pictures. Like, I have to do a
Turns
whole
out
bunch
that
of
God really doesn't have that much of a problem with racism. He doesn't even remember slavery, except in February. Personally, I hate black people.
Non-inflaming.
That's why I did everything I could to make their lives miserable.
Ingesting
Crack?
of stuff.
Me. AIDS? Me. Reaganomics? Come on, I'm in the name.
He was spitting. I want to see if he's posted anything else because I watched the fuck out of this guy's YouTube channel while I was laying down my floor in my studio. Oh, damn it. I was fucking all these up. All of them. They were just like getting me through it because I had at least so much floor. It took me 6 or 8 hours to lay all the floor in my studio. Oh my god. I had to do it in so many batches and it was just exhausting. My butt hurt. My tailbone hurt. I did it specifically right before going to the chiropractor too, I think. Because I knew I was gonna be in so much pain after. I don't know what to do. I'm not taking... I mean, I should finish them. Here. My cat is mad because she wants to sleep on my jacket and she can't sleep on many things that aren't hers because she sheds too much. This is just not the right angle. God. But she's now on the ground where the jacket once was, and she's very upset that I took it away. And it's like, well, cat, listen. You shed too much. I'm sorry. It's getting really bad because I really, really, really do not have the energy to put anything together, but I need to eat because I'm already 1 day off my medication. It's 8:30. 8:30. Fudge. We did the big chop! Oh my god. I can't believe she had to cut off all her hair. Fuck. Fuck that bitch that just like fucking killed her curl pattern, dude. Dude, I don't know how people detangle their hair in one sitting. I have to separate my hair. First of all, I separate it in half, and then I do it in threes. Like, I do, like, the bottom of my hair, then the middle of my head, then the top of my head. Like, I have to do it in 6 different sections in order to, like, detangle it properly. Where, like, sometimes I see people's, like, hair routine videos, and they're, like, doing it all in one, and then they take one patch and just, like, how do you know, like, what you've already detangled that can easily tangle? You know what? I don't even want these fucking headphones on. Every time I stream, I have to turn my speakers off and listen to whatever YouTube video I'm watching with headphones, and I don't like that. I just wanted to see what this outfit looked like. This isn't the original idea I even had for this. Like, I just kind of thought it was cute to put on because the other outfit, I remembered the top is just way too itchy. I'm really bad with itchy clothing. Like, if the piece of clothing makes me just like, oh no, this is not gonna work. I thought this was an open. Oh no. Fuck. The original shirt I had was like some cropped turtleneck sweater. And it's really cute, but it's like soft to the touch, but if you wear it, it is so itchy. It sucks. Cause like it's so cute. But I just didn't have the energy to wear something so ridiculously uncomfortable, so I changed it to this outfit, which actually is supposed. If I keep pulling out my hair, these fucking nails. It's actually supposed to be a much more developed photo shoot with this outfit, but I just thought it would be cute. I don't want to take these off, dude, because if I do, they're gonna be so hard to put back on with nails. Oh my god, but I can't put on the pants. You can't put on the pants without taking off the shoe. Okay, it's not that big of a deal. The shoe, I was having a hard time earlier putting these shoes on because I didn't realize that the back of the shoe was gonna be like in the way so badly. So when I put the shoes on and I couldn't put them on all the way, I had to like get like a ruler because I don't have a shoe thing. You know that thing that like old heads use with to like put on your really nice shoes to keep them from creasing. I don't have one of those. So I had to like improvise and use a ruler. And oh my god, I'm gonna have to grab it right now because it's doing the same thing. Ah! Oh my god. The other shoe was fine. The other shoe just went back on in peace. But this one is giving me a hard time for no reason. Just fucking go on. I don't have the patience for this. I don't have the patience for that. I don't have the patience for that. Why did my other shoe just go on easily and this one didn't? Dude, this shit, like, stop! And then oh my god, I can't even wiggle it on. Like, if I put this on... Oh my god, it's already folding. It's already folding. No! Like, this... I can't use my fingers! I can't use my fucking fingers! I can't use my fucking fingers! Stop! Dude, I'm about to, like, get, like, a fucking... Dude, oh. Haha. Note to self. Use that item to be able to put my shoes on if I'm wearing ridiculous nails and I can't actually... Because I didn't think these were going to be so hard to put... I thought they were, like, easy slip-in heels. And then when I started to put them on and they started folding in the back, I was like, oh, no, this is, oh, no, this is going to piss me off. I'm pissed off. This is pissing me off. Now, I have another issue, and it is... I don't think I can tie a knot with these, so I don't know what to do, because this shirt's too big. Like, it's a really big shirt, and I need my shorts visible. However, I do not see the ability to tie this shirt. Oh my god. This is why I usually have someone to help me. I need to tie this shirt so you can actually see the outfit. can't do this with these nails. What I'll do is I'm gonna try to, like, put this under my, like, bra. Oh, I can't even do that. I can't do that either. Then I'm supposed to have these up so you can see my socks. I just wanted to see what it looked like, because, like, the whole idea... Hold on. First of all, there's not even a real idea here. This is like a really half-assed. I just threw this bitch on. This is actually supposed to be a completely different shoot. Like, this is like the living institutionalized idea that I had, but I just threw it on because it looked better than what I had on, or what I originally had laid out. I was like, damn, that's like not a good enough outfit. Let me do something. And then I just kind of... See, what the problem is, when I go out there, you're not going to hear me because I don't have my pink mic plugged in. So that's kind of a problem. Sorry. Wait a minute. What the fuck? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind, false alarm.
Целовались в небесах, в таинственных лесах. 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 Целовались в небесах. Целовались в небесах, в таинственных лесах. Целовались в небесах, в таинственных лесах. Целовались в небесах, в таинственных лесах. Целовались в небесах. Русала я, русала, русала я, русала.
I don't care. 난 상관없어. 너가 뭐라고 하든 난 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고자 하는 거 그냥 할 거야. 내가 하고 싶으니까. 그냥 계속 할 거야. 계속 할 거야. I don't care. I don't care. 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 난 나를 믿어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 난 나를 믿어. 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 난 나를 믿어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 내 삶 속에서 무엇이든 바랄 수 있어. 난 나를 믿어.
Turn that off because it's gonna echo. Oh, that's so dumb. I am not tall, so it's a little hard to pull off something like this. My rule for myself is always like showing as much skin as I possibly can. That's what most of my outfits revolve around. I was wearing just the bra and the shorts before going live, but I don't know how Twitch feels about my bra and shorts, so I went ahead and threw this on. And like, theoretically, it's cunty. If I was like 5'9", but I am 4'10", so it's a little bit too busy. Like, I'm still gonna wear this with like socks, but I cannot wear it with the jacket. Like, the jacket is just not gonna work. I'm also kind of too tired to like really serve right now. Like, I don't know what I got. I'm checking my photos right now on my camera. Like, so I'm trying to see if I got at least one thing in like one of my previous outfits, because I actually wore a skirt before the shorts. And it's not like a full-on money shot. Like, I don't imagine that I'm gonna like post these on my main Instagram. I'm very, very particular about what photos go on my main Instagram. Like, I'm not about to just post some bullshit on there. That's why I have so many different accounts. But I don't want to post bullshit on there. And I did full shebang shoot makeup today. On accident, on purpose. Wasn't supposed to do that. Still did it. But it does not seem that I had the energy to pump out main worthy photos today. What the fuck are you doing? Get off from under my couch! Stop it! God damn it. Wobble! Get from under my couch! Dude, he's like been like trying to freaking build a freaking burrow in my couch. Freaking jerk. So fucking mean. So, they're not bad. I think I'm happy to have even tried to take pictures. Why the fuck is this like so like it's so hard to focus? Like, it's not like focusing on me, and it's like constantly overexposed. I always have this light on. What the fuck? Like, what are you doing? Now I'm getting pissed off. Work! This is why I got this camera. Because what the fuck is this camera doing? Act right. Yeah, I'm happy to have pulled out my camera at the very least, because I have been spending much time away from it. Like, I have not been taking camera pictures like I used to. I used to take multiple shoots a month, and then I just like stopped. I was going through like this identity crisis, and I was like thinking my teeth were like causing like a whole bunch of problems, and like, yeah, I am one of those black people that has a thin top lip, and so now the bite splint helps make it not look so thin and droopy. And so that was like bothering me a lot. Like, there were a lot of like confidence stuff I was like battling. And now that I'm like getting over it, I've actually been like over it since like October. But then, well, I guess the beginning of November, because that's technically when I like started doing jaw exercises. But then I got it's just I made sure to like there's like a droopiness that I have to my top lip that really bothers me, and I know it's because I need braces because my teeth are like underdeveloped as fuck. It's like I have like the mouth of like a 13-year-old. Like, I don't have like adult arches. Like, my arches are like still like undeveloped. Like, they need to like expand more. So it like kind of doesn't give like the mouth structure that I need to have. And so like This is what my top lip looks like without, like, I can't stand it. It drives me fucking crazy. And it did not look like this until my teeth started shifting back, and it's like a droopy, like, and then it's worse when I put my old bite back, which that fucking hurts. Like, I can't, because of those issues that I just explained, though, those kept me away from, oh fuck, those kept me away from taking pictures regularly like I used to. And so now that I've like gotten over both those problems, I am like trying to get used to popping the camera up weekly, because that's what I used to do. I used to take a photo shoot a week. Like, I used to take like upwards of like 4 to 6 photo shoots a month. And it used to just be like second nature. And I did it without all the helpful stuff that I have. Like, ever since I stopped taking photos, I didn't have a ramp. I didn't have a ramp, this hair and this retainer, and I don't like it, and I can't figure out how to get it out because I can't do it with my fingers. I did not have a ramp. I did not have a photography wagon. I did not have like all the organization inside of the wagon, so I got like a camera bag. I did not have a camera bag. Used to just carry that bitch out. Like, I used to just carry this bitch out. Did not have a camera bag. I did not have an SD card holder. I didn't have a tripod bag. I didn't have a tote bag for like lotion and glue and other remotes. I didn't have like a little remote thing for all the, because I have a remote for my camera, I have a remote for my phone, I have a remote for my flash. Like, there were so many things I did not have when I used to regularly take photos, and I was just like, if I'm going to be able to take these photos, I need to make it easier for myself. And so now that I'm like getting back into it, and I have all these handy dandy like helpful things, like, I didn't have bug spray. Like, I put bug spray in my wagon. I have lotion and bug spray handy, so like wasps don't bother me and mosquitoes don't bite me up. Like, all the stuff that I used to be so, like, I used to regularly take photos without all that stuff that's like kind of essential. Like, you need that. So I thought, you know what, if I'm gonna go through this identity crisis and not want to take pictures, I know at some point I'm gonna want to take them again. Let me make it 30 times easier for myself when I do. Right now, my ES is ESing. I can feel this side like stabbing the fuck out of my throat. It feels like something is in my throat. Nothing is in my throat. Ugh. Ugh. I look cute. Like, I don't look bad. I don't look bad at all. I don't look like what I was seeing for like the past like 2 years. Finally have a way to get over that. I just don't look happy. And like, not in a good way. Like, I can translate sadness on my like photos and stuff, but like, this is like a, oh my god, this is one photo. I need to be able to upload this and show you. This one, literally, like, oh, dude, you can't see it. Oh, you can't see it, but like, dude, like, can you see it if I do that? No! But I'm like, I have the deadest look on my face. It's just not. I was watching a YouTube video that was honestly making me kind of upset. And I should have turned it off. I should have just turned on music. But I wasn't in the mood to listen to music. And I haven't been in the mood to listen to music all day. There are some days where I don't feel like listening to any music at all, but like earlier today, I ran errands earlier today, and I had to get water from the grocery store, stuff like that. And I wasn't listening to music sometimes, or a lot of times, I just like drive in silence. But like, I turned on music and I was just like, I usually know what I want to listen to. I know exactly what I want to listen to. So I listened to it and I didn't want to listen to anything. Like, I kept trying to play something and I was like, I hate this. I can't. It just sounds like noise. So I think I'm just like having like a really detached day. It can't be because I missed my medication yesterday. No, not at all. That's not it. I don't think that has anything to do. Nothing to do with my mood today. Some of these are so cute, but I'm like so sad. It's like, God, Kiara, can you like fucking feel some joy? They're so sad. I look so sexy and so sad. So sexy, so sad. That's not good. I'm giving, and I don't even like to use that adjective, adverb. I am giving sexy, but very sad. I need to do a shoot that's like over, because like these are a very obviously look at this. Like let's look at this here. This is not a sad set, right? Like I have a sad set idea. I don't have them done. I have these done. These are not, they're not even as aimless as I'm trying to make them seem. Like there actually is a lot of direction with them. And I'm just wearing them like this. It's like, I don't, just hit the fuck out of my funny bone. And it was like a delayed pain. I look so fucking sad. Like my eyes are just like hollow. Okay. Dude, Trapmore Ross pulled up to court. It's crazy. Oops. I didn't mean to do that. This stupid fuck he had with him. That guy's an idiot. I think I need to go outside for these. And the issue is, if I do go outside, is this same miserableness that I'm translating on photos right now gonna translate outside? Like, I cannot be outside miserable. Being inside miserable makes sense. I'm inside. I don't like taking pictures inside. That's so boring. But taking pictures outside is like, I'm outside. It's the sun. I'm so happy. However, I think the weather says it's supposed to be like raining for the next week. That's problem A. Okay, it's bipolar. There's actually supposed to be a couple nice days next week. So problem A has been eliminated. The new problem A is now, I'm so sad. And there's like a sad shoot. Like, it's like, I don't even know if I can like execute a sad shoot idea properly. Like, I just look strained. Like, even when I smile, you can tell it's, like, not completely consuming my entire being, the smile. It's just like a mouth thing. Usually when I smile in a photo, it's like you can feel the joy outside of my being. But like I can't even do fudge. That's cute. See, I wanted to do this in the daytime. That's why I started to throw a tantrum, because I wanted to do this in the daytime. I started in the daytime. New new achievement. I started the shoot in the daytime. I did not sleep in today. I went to the bathroom today. It was nice today. I started the shoot in the daytime. I did not get direct sunlight because when I started, the clouds officially covered the sun, so I didn't get... There's a beautiful beam that comes in my living room that around like 6 p.m. it comes in. It's gorgeous. It's there for like an hour until the sun sets. And I wanted to get some photos in that beam. And right when I finished my makeup, the beam was not there, like I said, because of the clouds. And I was like, annoying. But I still had daylight coming from the window, and you can tell. And it's really cute in some of these photos. That's what I wanted. I wanted to do this in the daytime. That's why I'm upset. I almost took a nap and didn't even do this at all. Okay. Right. Stopped myself from doing that. Very, very, very excited about that. That's huge. That's huge. We all should be really proud of me. That is huge. I almost didn't even do the pictures I just did. I didn't think my hair was cute. Not with my hair like in this clip. But I started the shoot with my hair like on one side of my face, and it's like, whoa. It looks kind of cute. Okay, so I started off really strong and I finished just like god awfully. Clearly. It's okay. We can't win them all the time. We only get to win a few times. Oh, bitch. Wow. These look so much better. I wanted to do this in the... I figured out the problem. We figured out the issue. And you know what? I can't wear this fucking skirt again because it's too damn small and it constricts my fucking hips. It makes me look like a board. Because when I put on these shorts, I was like, oh, bitch, you're taking it. But I was already moody by that point. These shorts are way looser, and they allow my figure to do what it does. Wow, like, wow. So pretty. So pretty. Well, I got a little bit of daylight in the first bunch of photos, and it just looks like what I wanted. I wanted it to look like a hot girl who works from home. Hot girl that works from home. That was kind of the direction. I almost achieved it. I got a few photos. They're not money shots. They're not meme worthy, but they're spam worthy. And I can post anything on Twitter, so I'm not worried about that. I can post anything on Threads. The main problem is I need to post something on my main, so I have to actually try. And the next time I try, I think it's not when my hair is dry, because I think now that I've gotten, because I just got some like eyebrow mascara from, you know, that TikTok product that like has got everybody in their necks. I definitely had to snag some. It was like $8. It's like, yes. But it allows you to have blonde brows without bleaching it. And the only reason I got it, and I am not afraid to bleach my brows, bitch. I will do that right now. The problem is how thin they are. When they're thin like this, the bleach will literally bleach them off my face. So there'll be no point. And then I'll have to restart. And I don't want to restart my brows. They're already so freaking thin, and they look a fucking mess when they grow out. So I just bought the eyebrow mascara so I can do me a blonde brow moment without bleaching them. Because I love golden brows. That's what I always say. I like golden brows on my face. I like the brows that match this. But since I've been growing out my roots, because I'm actually trying to heal my hairline, but I've been growing out my roots. So I've been leaving my natural brow color, even though I hate it. Fucking hate it. Alright, so the next time I try this, I don't know. It's gonna be May. All that I knew. I got to eat. Like, it's actually urgent that I eat. Everything I do. That's so great. Sorry, I'm reading stupid drama. The David shit has been insane. I've gotta eat. I might not even I don't know why it's doing that. It's really pissing me off. Why is it doing that? Do you see the quality? That is what it's supposed to look like, and it won't do that. Annoying. I have nothing to show today. Like, absolutely nothing. I just hopped on stream, hopefully making me feel like I could make dinner. And I still don't feel like making dinner. I need to. Trying to figure out what I can do to fix this problem. But I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. This is war. Dinner is war. Dinner is my everyday war. That is a serious problem that I cannot seem to actually carry out every day. Let me go ahead and upload these. The pictures I took earlier today in my robe are so kind. And then I got in the actual outfit and just started doing this, like, dead face. What? Stop it! Oh my god, I'm actually kind of pissed off. I was, like, killing it in my robe earlier. Oh, I'm pissed off! Stop! Are you fucking kidding me? Like, that's not fair. I objectively did cooler poses in my robe and bonnet earlier than I did in the actual makeup and outfit and nails. Bitch! Okay, whatever. Ow! These are hypoallergenic and yet they still cause me pain. You guys are liars. Ow! It makes me hurt, babe. What am I gonna do about dinner? What? Fuck it. I'm out of here.